Hi, and welcome to a whole new season of Life Changing Solutions Live. I am your host, Angie Amico, and let me just tell you what's going to be coming up this whole season. We have new segments, we're going to have some regular guests. And so today, actually, let's introduce the Alta Wellness Center segment. And I'm sorry, because I've been dealing with the flu and my nose is just dripping, so excuse that. But so anyway, we have Ron Christensen. He is in LMFT, and he works for Alta Wellness Center. He is the program director and clinical supervisor. And I'm actually really excited about some of the programs that Alta has because, as you all know, I went from therapy to personal development. And Alta's kind of in the middle of that. It's where they meet, that's that gap in between of the two. So welcome, Ron. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Could you talk about, some of the programs that Alta has?
Yeah. For me, it's just very exciting and very fascinating because I've been a therapist, a psychotherapist in town for over 20 years, and working with people in therapy. And sometimes what I found is people, in therapy, if they just had the tools, if they just have the things, the understanding of things, the knowledge, a lot of things they could do on their own without necessarily having to end up in therapy. And so that's kind of the idea behind Alta Wellness. Alta Wellness is not a mental health treatment center. It is specifically focused on educating and giving tools about the mental health issues, about being mentally healthy instead of focusing on fixing mental sickness or mental illness. It's focused on keeping people mentally healthy.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that really fascinated me because and I'm not even sure if you know this, one of the reasons why I chose to go into personal development versus therapy is a lot of the approach was, it's almost like we're forced to diagnose somebody in order to be able to support them. And so with this, what I'm hearing is that it's okay, sometimes you're going to have those little hiccups in the road, or sometimes you need that additional support, but it's not quite as severe or as intense to need, or warrant the need for counseling or therapy. So is that...
That's correct. So in Alta Wellness, we're not doing therapy. What we're doing is educational classes and providing a setting where people can support each other and, really teaching people about mental health and things that they need to do to be mentally healthy.
And so this is an entire program. So what does that program look like?
There's quite a few different classes. Each class is a 12-week course. You don't have to take all 12. You can come in and take 2 or 3 classes of each topic. But each topic, for example, there's one on dealing with depression. There's one on setting goals. There's one on dealing with traumatic experiences. Lots of different topics like that. And so we have a 12-week course for each of those where topics are discussed and we basically educate and teach people what they need to know about those different topics, again, with the focus on being to stay healthy.
Right. No, and that's something that I was looking at. And, we're also going to post the website after this. But there's an entire list of different classes. And so what you're saying is if I wanted to come in and take the healing from past trauma and finding my voice and purpose, I can just mix and match and come in whenever I wanted to. I'm assuming there's a schedule.
Yeah, it's kind of set up like a gym membership.
Okay.
So kind of how a gym has, the Zumba class and the cycling or spin class, I guess they call it, where you would, they would have a schedule posted. It's the same at Alta Wellness, where you get a schedule, you have the different classes at different times during the day, and it's set up the same way. So you join Alta Wellness by joining the membership, and then you can take whatever classes you would like.
Wow. And who facilitates these classes?
They're therapists. So even though it's not therapy, we want to make sure that they're therapists, or at least have that equivalent education and training.
So like
of
mental
a
health
therapist.
professionals.
Yes.
And also it's in a group. So let me just kind of package this up to see if I understand. It's a classroom setting, or a group setting. So you're going to have multiple people there. Mm-hmm. The facilitator is also a mental health professional, most likely a therapist. And so they know what they're talking about, and they've also had the experience. And what I like about that too is that if in the event that something comes up in the classroom or in the group, they're also certified and are able to say, okay, maybe we need to refer you to actual counseling.
Yeah. So if we were to see as a facilitator, the therapist could say, you know what, I think that this situation, your particular situation, might need a little extra attention. You know, and could refer them to therapy or treatment if that's needed. But like I said, a lot of times just having the tools, you know, people can kind of do it, you know, by understanding and knowing the principles of being successful in those different areas.
Awesome. And what is the cost of this?
Well,
and actually, I'm asking knowing the answer. So if you want me to.
Well, you can talk about that, but it's really cheap. Generally, if you're going to doing therapy, you know, co-pays are from between $20 to $30 each visit. You know, some of these classes, if you took 4 classes, it's you know, less than $15 a class.
Yeah. So it's. And again, kind of speaking into that membership, gym membership model, they also have a membership. And as far as I know right now, up until the 15th, January 15th, it's $50 a month. So yeah, as you said, it's, you know, if you choose to take even one class a week, the equivalent is about $10 to $15 per week. And even when prices go up, I believe it's not going to go up too much more than that. So. Yeah. That's really affordable, and I love that because, again, there's so many people who just need those tools, need those little tweaks, need that hammer and that screwdriver, and just don't know where to get it. And Alta Wellness seems to be the place to go. Our time is getting close to running up, so I just want to... We have 2 locations?
Yes, there's a location on Sahara near Rainbow, and then in Henderson, Lake Mead, and near Boulder, or near Water Street, actually.
Okay, and then is the best way to get like a class schedule and find out how to sign up would be the website?
Yes, the schedule is posted on the website, and phone numbers, you can contact us and get signed up for it. We have offered free trials, so you can come and take a class just to test it out without even paying anything first.
Oh wow, that's awesome. And so the website is Alta, ALTAWC.com, and that's AltaWC.com. And so you can go there, see what the schedule is, and register. And the phone number is also 702-365-0600. And actually, I would like to invite everybody else to our next segment, where Ron is going to give us a little taste of what we would learn in one of these classes. So stay tuned and see you in a bit.